Okay, let's check out what's going on in the outside tub. So, a while back, I got this Carl Forster grass, and it never actually did the feather stuff the first year or two, and now this year it's doing the feather seedling thing. That looks pretty cool. So I put it here on the kind of the south-facing part of my tub area. I'm kind of sitting more in like northeast or southeast. I don't know. Behind me is east-ish, and in front of me is west-ish. It's in the afternoon, but I'm finding it aesthetically pleasing. It's nice having it balanced left to right, but in terms of keeping this area kind of sheltered against hot temps and things like that, having it on the south side I think works out better. This first tub is one that has the guppies that got bent spines and other things going on with them, but it's also got some Hawaiian Briars platies in it. Probably about half and half, male and female. Maybe they'll make more, maybe they won't. Got a zinnia plant there. Down there I've got like some kind of bugle weed, like a metallic crisp celosia plant there. I like those. Those are nice and kind of mid and kind of grow them like sideways between the tubs. I used to grow the straight rush you see in the back. I used to grow those inside the tanks, but this year I'm going to try and put them outside. They can do both wet and dry, so pretty much a good backdrop between these guys. The middle tank, that's got the Medaka rice fish, and you might be able to zoom in on some of the babies down here. See what they're doing. Let's see. I've got last year's cattail. It grew all around and then it didn't come back the next year. I think it got too cold or too dry or something. Too much of the elements of the winter. Fiber optic grass, creeping Jenny. Just things here on the south and the west side of the tanks to kind of diffuse that morning sun as it comes up. Oh, look over there. That weed this is actually giant duckweed. It's not the small kind. You actually do see the small kind of in there. And then over here, this is more not as much giant duckweed, but a lot of hornwort down low. A lot of algae in that hornwort. A lot of babies coming out of those eggs that are attached to the hornwort. And down here on the right, this area I can build up more. Now that I've moved some stuff around, I can add some taller grasses here behind that to kind of smooth out that edge. But again, I've got the creeping Jenny here on the edge, and I will put a spiral rush or something else in the corner. But in here are some gold white cloud mountain minnows and some of my mutt guppies. So that's kind of the outside world, mid-June 2026.